name is Cindy Lesher, and I became involved in this campaign about 2.5 years ago based on a personal experience, a lived experience that I've had. And I'll tell you that story because maybe it will help you understand why this is so important to me, to make change and to help people get involved in taking the stigma away from mental health and being able to tell their story. My story really occurred May 7th, 2001, when I found my younger sister Denise dead at the age of 48. She had overdosed on prescription drugs, and she had struggled on and off for years with mental health issues, specifically depression, most of her adult life. She had ups and downs, just like people who struggle with depression do, and at the same time she committed suicide. We actually thought she was doing well. We were wrong. Nothing ever prepares you for the loss associated with suicide. It's an indescribable and a never-ending grief process. And it's like a half-stitch scar that just starts to heal up, and then the scab breaks open. And sometimes it's when you least expect it. You are permanently changed, and this has the potential to take you down along with the victim, in this case my sister. Fortunately for me, the love and support of those close to me, family and friends, and a skilled and compassionate grief counselor made all the difference to help me emerge healthy and able to stand before you today talking about this. I remember when the coroner came and they removed my sister's body, he looked me directly in the eye and said, "You must get help to deal with this because it's too hard to do on your own." And you know what? He was right. And I took his advice. It is only the last 3, specifically actually 2 years, that I've been able to tell this story publicly. I tell it to you for 3 reasons. First, I tell it to you to honor my sister Denise's life and to show that her life mattered, because it did. I tell you so it can help you step up and use my experience and leadership in my circle of influence to stop the stigma associated with mental illness. And 3, it's time for me to do my part to eliminate the shame and blame and to break the silence, as I believe we truly have potential now to end this stigma. So, what I think people need to know. I think people need to know and understand and how to discuss mental illness, because so many times they just simply don't, because they don't understand it and they're afraid to broach or approach the issues. That's why I've been so excited about the work being done at Alliance Systems and United in helping that stigma be overcome. Instead, be a better person looking after your fellow man and yourself and your family for symptoms you might see or be concerned about. And finally, mental illness is universal. We can change the stigma. We run for the cure. We bike for MS. We walk for diabetes. We have to talk for mental illness. We have the power to change it. It really is simple. Profound is often simple, and this is profound. I'll just end with, I wish you had known my sister. She was gorgeous, brilliant, funny, smart. You would have loved her and she would have loved you. I know I did, and I'm proud of her, and I know she's proud of me.
So we're so close, and we want to thank you so much. United Hospital provides the entire continuum of care of mental health services. It cares for every age group, from geriatrics down to adolescents. We have all levels of care. We have an inpatient unit, a partial hospital program, an intensive outpatient program, and an HBC specialty clinic. So we can care for the entire person and at all ages, and we really are the premier mental health provider in the East Metro. So our emergency room is the front door to our hospital, and we see many, many mental health patients there. And we're very proud to say that we can discharge safely over 60% of those patients. So they do not have to be hospitalized, that they can go home and be with their families and receive good outpatient care. The facility before the renovation was not a healing environment. It was not a place that you or I or a family member would want to be. But now with these renovations, with these beautiful colors, the new furniture, the new technology, this is a place that we can be proud of. This is a place that we feel happy is here to take care of our community. Our new units will draw in on all the elements of nature. The treetops with its beautiful leaves, a lake with the shimmering water, and the prairie with the beautiful flowers. We'll have 3 units that will actually have capacity for adolescents and adults. Our environment is so key to our healing. We need to feel safe, we need to feel comfortable, we need to feel cared for. And this environment provides just that.
Got a little ways to go, and you can personally help. You can help by being part of the story. You can help by telling other people. You can help by helping people who are dealing with some of these issues, provide resources and know who to see. You can write a check. You can volunteer. You can involve yourself any way that seems appropriate for you. So it's a call to action, not reaction.
The term healthcare heroes has been used a lot lately, and our emergency physicians represent that in ways that can't begin to be described. Early in the pandemic, when we didn't know what we were dealing with, most businesses and even healthcare services were paused. It was just too risky to provide services not knowing who had the virus. But emergency rooms don't close, no matter what. You not only provided safe, quality care to the patients who came to us, you took extra measures to ensure the rest of the team was safe, developing patient flow processes and techniques to limit exposure. You often generated the innovative ideas and tried different ways to deliver safe care that the rest of the hospital would adopt with confidence. No matter how tired or weary, you were often the source of reassurance for the rest of us, making yourselves available day after day and week after week to help lead and problem solve the latest issue. It would be unimaginable to even think about how we would deliver on our mission without you before the pandemic. So to celebrate you as 2021 Service to Humanity recipients gives me true joy. Congratulations, Sarah Krieger. ECC as a group continually drive toward excellence with the most up-to-date emergency care delivered with competence and compassion. They are exactly who you want to be there to receive you should you ever need the emergency department. Dr. Allison Peterson. had the opportunity to work with Cindy for the past 6 years on the United Hospital Foundation Board. Cindy has been blessed with outstanding leadership skills, creativity, and most important, her passion for the patients we serve at United Hospital. Cindy inspires all of us to work together to achieve our fundraising goals so that United Hospital can provide best-in-class healthcare services. Cindy's humility and self-deprecating sense of humor keep us all grounded in what's most important, our service to the souls who occupy the hospital beds. I'm proud and honored to be a fellow board colleague of Cindy's, but most important, to call her my friend. Congratulations to Cindy and Dennis on this well-deserved honor. Bart Zabrowski. I have had the pleasure and great privilege of knowing and working with Cindy for over 15 years in our community. She has been a wonderful mentor, but more importantly, a great friend. Her leadership and commitment to Allina and specifically United is outstanding, certainly worthy of this wonderful recognition. We are lucky to have both Cindy and Dennis in our community. They are true philanthropists, giving of their time, talents, and treasures. Congratulations, Cindy and Dennis. Chris Taylor. I feel fortunate to have had the opportunity to know and serve our community with Cindy and Dennis Lesher. They are among the most trusted, authentic, and respected leaders in our region. When they commit to a project or organization, the Leshers are all in and bring their tremendous energy, passion, generosity, integrity, and leadership. Thanks to their efforts, countless lives have been touched. Life-saving services have been delivered, vital funds and blood have been donated, spirits have been lifted, and volunteers and donors inspired, and scores of hurting people have been helped. Carla Barton once said, "You must never so much think as whether you like it or not, whether it is bearable or not. You must never think of anything except the need and how to meet it." Cindy and Dennis exemplify Clara Barton's spirit of courageous, tenacious, and selfless work to meet the needs of our community. Congratulations, Cindy and Dennis, on this wonderful recognition in honor of your service to humanity. Phil Hansen. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" Cindy and Dennis's service to others and our community has been incredible. Thanks for positively impacting so many lives, including my own. Congratulations to you both on this well-deserved honor. Armando Camacho. Cindy and Dennis Lesher radiate from the inside out. The love they have for one another and the joy they derive from their family are the reasons why they do as much as they do for our communities. It is not for headlines. Far from it. They want others to experience that same sense of peace and belonging, and this is at the core of their acts of selfless commitment to service. I truly have been blessed to know them. I can clearly recall my nervousness in becoming an executive director for the first time. I was the first woman and the first person of color to lead a nearly 70-year-old organization. I'm sure Cindy could sense it. As my board chair and as a seasoned leader, she was generous with her counsel and time. As two women shy of 5 feet tall, she showed me how to walk into a room and lead as if I was 6'2". I also learned from her the power of positive influence and how to involve others in the pursuit of the greater good. Paua Yang Hoffman.